Hello and welcome back. In this video we will look into situations where transposing might not work and the reasons why it is not working. The first and probably most obvious reason would be if the content inside the ref symbol is not placed in the transpose folder. So if we take the head out of the transpose folder in the ref and go back to our anim and try to transpose, nothing will happen. A variation of this obviously would be if we delete the transpose folder or if we rename it. So just leave your transpose folder the way it is. Don't rename it, don't delete it, and keep your content inside transpose. Once we put it back into transpose, transposing will start working again, because obviously the stuff that is in transpose gets transposed. Another problem that you might face is if ref info is missing either from a few instances in the anim or the ref symbol. So as an example, I'll select the years and remove the ref info from these by pressing the remove ref info button here. Now selected instances on the stage and delete. Now once these don't contain ref info, we can't transpose them. You can see everything else was transposed except for the years. How shall we deal with a situation like this one? Well, first thing to do is select the instances on the stage and run a test, pressing this button, and you'll get a report saying that these two instances are missing ref info. Like if we select 3 and test, it will again point to these two which are missing ref info. Now if it's only partial, and on the same timeline we have instances which contain ref info, like the instances on this keyframe, we can use rollover rig info, our universal metadata transfer command, and that will just fix it. So rollover rig info to the right, and now if we check, all selected instances have ref info. So if we try to transpose the same thing again, this time it will work. So we've rolled over the ref info from these two which had it to those to the right which did not have it. Now what will happen if we delete all the ref info from all the instances? To do so, we'll have to select them all with using edit multiple frames and then click on the remove ref info button. All ref info is missing from the instances, so on this timeline we don't have any ref info for the years. So now it's impossible to use rollover rig info because there are no healthy instances here, and no matter what we do, the years will not be transposable. So for that we'll need to go into the ref symbol and copy any two instances of the years which do have the ref info. Just Ctrl-Alt-C, paste them here, and then because these two will be fine, they contain ref info, so they're fine, we should roll over to the left. Roll over to the left, and now all of these will have the relevant ref info, and transposing of the years will again start working. Let's test. There you go. And finally, if we miss the information in both the ref and the anim, well, then we go into a situation to treat them as if it's just a new element. So let me demonstrate that as well. So select all the years and remove ref info from them here, and go inside the ref symbol, select all the years, and remove ref info. And now there is no place to get that ref info from. It's not present in the ref symbol and it's not present in the anim symbol either. So the next step obviously here is to just run set as ref a second time, and this will tag the ears. So press the set as ref button. Now it's all done. If we check the ears again, now they have ref info. We need to copy these instances and paste them here in the anim so that we can roll over to the left to restore the ref info in these instances as well. Roll over to the left, and now we can start transposing again. So we've fixed this by just creating new ref info for the ears, and now they are transposable again. There's one other reason why transposing might not work, and this is the linkage between the ref and the anim. If you remember from one of our earlier videos, we created a new symbol which was based on the fox and then pasted rabbit's instances in it. Now let's repeat this exercise by I'll load both. Let's repeat this exercise by creating a blank new symbol, like really a blank new symbol. Just draw a circle, convert this to a graphic symbol, and this will be our future animation symbol. So go inside the ref and copy the instances of the fox. So Ctrl-Alt-C. This will carry over the ref info and paste them here, and then go inside the rabbit symbol, Ctrl-Alt-C, copy these instances, and go inside this newly created symbol and paste. Now I'll have to move the controllers to a layer called controllers, and I'll get rid of this layer with the refs. So now we have a symbol which we manually created, which will be our new anim symbol. So we'll animate the two characters inside this timeline. So if we try to transpose, nothing happens. We can run a check and see if the instances have ref info, but it tells us that the command works only in anim or ref symbols, and this one is neither. So what do we do? It's as simple as linking this user created symbol to the ref symbols that we have loaded. This time let's link it first to the rabbit, click and confirm, and now the rabbit will start transposing. Now if we check these for ref info, we'll get the information that all the instances contain ref info, and by exclusion we can conclude that this timeline is not linked to the fox. It tells us that it's linked to the rabbit ref symbol, but obviously the fox ref symbol is missing. That is why clicking on these does nothing. So the simple solution obviously is to just link it to this ref symbol, and once this is linked, we can start transposing the fox as well. We can now transpose both the rabbit and the fox. So I think that this covers all situations of identifying issues with TransPoser. You can analyze selected instances, and you can do rollover rig info using the usual rollover rig info button. If you have healthy instances with metadata on your current timeline, or if they're missing completely, you can copy them either from the anim to the ref or from the ref to the anim. This is it. I think that this concludes our basic transposing course. I hope that all this has been interesting to watch and useful, and it will make your animation easier and more enjoyable. Thanks for watching.